Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll feed the back again. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed with a pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the sack is made there by the freshman. The Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Mustangs will have to kick this away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Baxter. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Here's the second down play. He'll test the right side here. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. To begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's got it, enough for a first down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Mustangs' offense is on the move now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Unleashes the stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking for some space. It's Webb.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Lagway. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Caught over the middle. It's Baxter.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The pass is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The tackle on the PAT, it's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Defense is coming after him. And the freshman making an impact play there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Heavy pressure. Good as he throws. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll break 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the same runner's got it again. Great cut there. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Maryland. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That is really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. Catch made by the big tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. To throw, it's Jennings. Eludes the rush. Caught near the goal line. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And the runner takes off to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play.
Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. Touchdown, Ponies. On the scoop and score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Handoff to the single back. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
42 Spider.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they could dial up.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That
Welcome to State College, Pennsylvania. Beaver Stadium, they call it Happy Valley. But more times than not, if you are a visitor and the lights are on, you do not leave here happy. And these fans are ready for Penn State to kick off another season. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Vols will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's down. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.